Where are we? Well, right now, we're alone in the swamp with Neko, preparing to run hash to Flat's Lagoon. In the last segment, we lost two of our members to blood spiders trying to get into the swamp as a group. So instead, I have sent in one character to take the risk and make the cache for everyone. That is the plan. So Neko has no acid protection, so we can't run the burning forest, so we're going to run up to Shem. And then curve over through the bone fields into Flat's Lagoon. That is the plan. We have a bag full sticky, delicious brownies. We're going to take them to the people that need them. Cry. I know RC Laws. I know your first incarnation died. Don't worry, we have RC Law Et now. We have a new you. We do need, part of this will be, we'll sell stuff. We'll see if we can buy anything for Neko, as upgrades. We'll keep our eye out for pole arms at the shops in Flat's Lagoon. But once we do this to the point where we've made some money, we'll look at seeing if there's a character we can hire at any of the towns we can run to, and we'll put that character on our shoulder, name them Kronos, and bring them back to the group. That's the plan. I would like to get our group up to a stable, oh god, a stable 12 members. There were dust bandits. They cannot swim. They did not follow us into the water, so it's okay. There is a chance that we will be accosted rudely by beak things that we can't outrun, in which case, we'll try and crossbow them down. That's the plan. But for now, we just have that one dust bandit persistently chasing us like the fool he is. That I will accept. Okay. Put our flag down for our final destination here. But yeah, playing with a single character like this is actually what I have the most hours in Kenshi doing. It's just chilling. Playing one person. Kenshi! Levianeer! Your bug man is still alive. You're still alive. Your character. We had a bad time and we lost some people, and it was real bad. I feel like we can go up this path. Yeah, Dust Bandit's still in hot pursuit. It's fine. Those guys. Nomads? Nomads. Nice. Okay. Let's go. Just a totally normal and safe trip across the bone fields. We do also have Neko's extremely high stealth that we could rely on if needed. We were genuinely surprised they made it this long. Yeah, and we were all genuinely shocked when RC Laws' lucky character died. It got eaten by blood spider. It's a rough time. You are not special in Kenshi. Things can and will kill you, and or us, and or the entire squad. We almost lost everyone. It was only through crossbow kiting and luckily running into a pack of wandering traders that we survived the blood spiders. Suffice to say, we're not going back to the swamp for a long time. Not as a group. He lost me. RC Laws says me. He lost me specifically, and Kronos. I didn't choose who died. They died on their own, fighting bravely. Oh, like the sound cut in and then it cut out. That was super weird. No, I still hear my little footsteps. The game sound is still working. Okay, that was strange. Flat's Lagoon. Home sweet home. A great place to fight enemies at the gates kind of deal. Oh, is this store? This store shouldn't be open at night? Okay, it is. Swang jangle around here. Talk to the guy. How you doing, guy? Hep. I have the goods. Okay, now he has as much as we can get from him. Okay, we're going to switch to this trader backpack because I like the look of it more. We'll finish selling at one of the other places here. So yeah, we've gone up from 12k to 36k already. This is actually the fastest way that I know of to make money in the game, is just to run the goods across the fields. Okay, we still have stuff. What is he saying over there? You can feel it. Who are you? Hugh, attack hunter. I suppose we're not gonna worry about like who's here for recruiting, because they might not be here next time. They might die or something. Okay, pop in. Then again, there's a bug and a scorchy here. Value. Okay. Sell off that stuff. Equip my preferred trader bag. They're the same stats. Wait. Actually, the one without the sunshade has less of a stealth penalty? What? I didn't realize they had different stats this whole time. So I think the one I have is actually categorically worse. But we're going to use it anyway because I like the look of it. That's the plan. Oh, I have 2 repair kits. I don't need 2 repair kits. Here you go. So that got us 40k, just running this. Just one person. I could wait for shops to open, but we're not really primarily doing this to go shopping. It's going to be faster just to do it again, to take the run up to the settled nomad area, back into the swamp, and print more money for more gear. Probably do one more run of this, and then maybe we'll put someone on our shoulder and try and carry them home. I don't know. We'll see where we're at. And what happens along the way. But running with one character who can run very fast, a lot less happens in terms of random events and squads and all the fun things. This is me setting aside some of that chaos to not really play optimally, but to do one thing kind of optimally for a little bit. Also, this is very, very easy on the arms. I can just watch my girl sprint across the sand and hopefully, you know, sit up and pause the game if anything interesting happens. I can just drink tea and chill, though, as long as nothing bad happens. About the only thing that bad could happen is a beak thing. That's about all that can catch up to us at 21 miles an hour. God damn it. Of course, I say that, I take a sip of tea, and immediate beak thing. Okay, now we have to play on manual. How many bolts do we have? Maybe enough. Put the backpack in the inventory. Ugh. Where can I hold right click on? Okay. So we're mashing the R key on the keyboard to reset animations, which will cause the beak things to kind of stutter along behind us like this. If I stop holding it, they change their movement pattern. Did you see how they started catching up to me? We don't want that. We are going to use a little exploit here. So without exploits, what I could do is, well, I still have to tap R once. But you can get them to wind up their attack and you can back away. And that'll let you shoot crossbow bolts. And that's how we would kill them. As you can see, we hit them once, it dealt 30 damage to their 330 HP limb. I'm really not feeling it today. So, we're just going to listen to them sing. And we're going to run to, yeah, the nomad camp. Or if we see a group of starving bandits or dust bandits, we'll just kite these guys right in. Like over here. Like these dust bandits. Hello, dust bandits. Be dust bandits. Look what I've brought you. Ain't no one brought you out here, runt. Oh, yeah? What about my army of beak things that I've brought? Yeah, get wrecked. Okay, we're out of here. And now we just keep running. Goodbye. Nothing bad ever happens to the duckies. You, probably. Yeah, perhaps. We've had some really chill times until we lost those two characters in the swamp today. Like, I got complacent and confident, busting bandits and stuff. And I guess we just need to spend more time in the starter zone doing exactly that. I don't know, base building, I'm always like, man, I kind of want to build a little base, and it's like, every time I do that, I end up regretting it. Why did we stop running? Did we already reach? Yeah, we reached the destination point that I had her run for. Okay. So this time we're going to go towards Shark, the town in the swamp, the big town. Ooh. Ahem. Don't mind me. Go for a swim. Direct beak thing. We swim faster than you. Okay. Go to Shark. Or do another one of these hash runs. I think. And if I wanted to, by the time we've done another run into Shark and back to Flats, the villages would have restocked, and I could do it again. Keep making 40k each time. There isn't a faster way to make money for the same amount of, like, low risk as this that I'm aware of. Other than if we were going to use the reset animation trick to steal beak thing eggs, but even then, that's a lot more, like, mental effort and character risk. Buying a house in town isn't so bad. Oh yeah, I could buy a house in a town. That's a good idea. But there are only a few towns that I like to live in. The house in Black Scratch is glitched, and I haven't found a mod that fixes it yet. There's a part of it that you can build things in, but your characters won't use them. Black Scratch is okay, but my favorite towns to live in are Mongrel, and I think it's Heft. It's either Heft or Hang. It's whichever one is more further east. It just has a lot of shops with crafting supplies, so it's a very good place to buy a house, set up a guy to do armor crafting, and then just kind of leave them in town, so they'll be safe and just do work. And eventually start pumping out, like, masterwork armor for relatively low risk, and free money printing. Honestly, that might be a good play, is to try and get the group over to Heft or Hang. The other town would be Mongrel, where you can kind of do the same thing. There aren't as many places to buy materials, but Mongrel has every shop type in the game. It's got crossbows, it's got swords, it's got armor, it's got clothing, it's got a thieves' tower. It's just in the middle of the Fog Islands, surrounded by fogmen, so it's kind of hard to get in and out of. Especially if you have, like, green newbie characters. My rock bottom dude is in Heft right now. Nice, congratulations. I'm glad your rock bottom run is going. Where is town? There is town, yay. Run through here. Shark is fine. I kind of like Shark. Shark doesn't have good, like, amenities. I mean, it has an okay, like, backpack shop, it has a weapon shop, it has bars. I like the aesthetic of it, but it's located in a terrible freaking place. Terrible place, which is the swamp. I'd like to spend as little time as possible in the swamp other than to make money. Yes, you sell drugs, yes. Me sell many drug. Me friend. Okay. And fill our bag with the goods. Like so. Okay, and that's actually perfect. That is our whole inventory, basically. Full. But yeah, what do they have here? They have a construction shop. Is this robotics or is this parts? Oh, Nick. Go in. Okay, that's going to be parts. No non-skeletons going to be selling skeleton stuff. They have a weapon shop. And that's it, and a big bar. So weapon, armor, and bar. What kind of weapons do they have here? Ooh. They have sticks, they have hackers, they have my favorite kind of saber, the desert sabers. They do have an average mercenary club, which might be... It would be a slight upgrade for Neko. We'll go ahead and do that. Armor pen 30, but we want the bonus damage versus robots. That'll be important later. Then again, Spike 1 just does way more damage and blood loss. It's fine. Stick with what we have. Oh, they do have toothpicks here. Not that upgrading our toothpick would be super much of a difference. 5 points of max damage. Oh, and they have Hiver shirts. Hiver shirts are kind of hard to come by. They have bolts. What we will do is go ahead and fence our stolen bolts. Grab regular bolts so that they actually will stack in our trader backpack later. Our shooting precision is not high enough to use anything other than a toothpick, so it's kind of specialist leg plates. So they do, the few bits of armor here they sell are cool. Like, or they are better than what we could get in the starter zone. So anyway, let's not get too bogged down in all of that. For the moment. Let's keep running the goods. Didn't get captured. You've been mining copper and fighting slaves for experience. Escape slaves. Nice. Excellent. But yeah, let's go run this. Can't help but note we are very weighed down. We're at 15 now? What did I do? Was it buying the 16 kilogram mercenary club? Yeah. Club heavy. We're only at 38 strength. Oh well. We'll just have to maybe be a little more intentional as we travel. We may have to, like, manually run from stuff, which would be obnoxious, but we'll make do. Okay, one hand on the pause button, one hand on the teacup. I've got this. But yes, I almost look forward to going back to fighting bandits and just barely winning, because we were at least winning until we start having overwhelming victories. Then we'll try something else again. I don't know, I feel like last time I played we progressed faster than this, but I don't know. It's a variable kind of game. Fine either way. So the game freezes like this because it needs to load the next area. We're running faster than the world and the game engine can really keep track. I can confirm that having a higher spec PC speeds up this loading, because it used to take me a lot longer to do these runs on the old computer. So, but still not perfect. Excuse me. Maybe when I make it big someday, I'll get the next tier of gaming PC. Things will be even shinier, or at least load faster. Kenshi really can't get much more beautiful than it already is. It's perfect. Oh god! My left leg. Perfect as it is. Okay. We have beak thing. I glance away for 1 second. No big deal. Okay. So, our destination is going to be the settled nomad camp. Maybe they can help us. Actually, I don't think they have like a standing guard there or anything. We might have to like actually fight, but we'll see. Where is the nomad camp? That way. That way. I think it is on a major road, so maybe we get lucky. Maybe there's a group looking around for like, dust bandits, where are you? Help. I'm stuck with beak things. But yeah, just tapping the R key every few seconds to stutter their motions and keep moving. Yeah, they're all safe in their homes, it looks like. Alright. Fine. Ooh, 79. Did I buy the better one? No, I'm still on standard junk bow. 27. Okay. Did I do 79? No, I misread the numbers. We are doing the correct listed damage. Yeah, their door isn't even open. Curses. Oh. You came at the perfect time. Playing with the beak things, are you? Yes, Akima, we are beak thinging it. I was hopeful there might be, like, people here to help me with the fight, so I came to this camp. There's no one here. So we're going to let me think. 20 damage per bolt. 25 damage per bolt. So a third of a stack would take out a limb. They are bleeding though. They do take blood damage as we go, so I think 3 stacks will be enough. Yes, everyone else is waiting safe back at town while we run Neko around to try and run hashish for mad money. But the beak things let us have no peace. Can I buy any of these buildings? No. Just as an aside. We take the camera up, that'll make this easier. Nope, one beak thing ran away. Very nice. What is he fighting? A random couple blood spiders. Joy. Why are there blood spiders in Shem? Oh, man. Twang. And he come back. Ah, dust bandits! Yes! My friends! You came! Now we fight the fair fight. we'll get in a little combat XP here, just to have some variety. Ow! Unless we take too many injuries. Then again, I probably shouldn't be risking leg injury like this. I don't know. It's just we're one-on-one-ing. We're one-on-one-ing. It's fine. The beak things are probably going to kill the rest of them anyway. We'll see. Crunch. Ding. Bonk. Nice. Okay. Welp. Looks like we could just move on here. Okay, he doesn't have any bolts. Okay. Let's go. We have money to make, cash to acquire, and etc. And healing to do as we run. Out of curiosity, where did you find your oh-so-lovely current oversized murder bird companions? Okay, so in Shem, there are 2 or 3 primary types of spawns. There are beak things that spawn in groups of 1 to 3. There are squads of starving bandits that I think I've seen like groups of 20 or so. And there are dust bandit squads, which can have camps and spawn in regular-sized packs, 15 or so, I think. So, and we're in Shem now, which is this area. So it's kind of natural that we're going to run into small amounts of beak things. Packs of 1 to 3, they don't form nests in this area. They just have roaming squads here. Like the idea being, I think that they migrate through because we're adjacent technically to the bone fields down here and Flats Lagoon, where they can also occur. Or maybe not literally in Flats Lagoon, but around it. Again, due to adjacency to bone fields. That is either a camp. Yeah, that's Dust Bandit camp. We will continue using them for beak thing distraction as we go. Unless we get into town and see some really juicy armor, I think maybe this is going to be our last hash run. Then we'll go back and rejoin the gang and continue training everyone instead of just Neko. As fun as I do find it to play a solo character, I do want to run the squad. That was the original premise. And if I play a single character, I think the game gets less interesting over time, just because we can easily outrun things and combat leveling happens very fast. Don't want to finish the entire game in the next, 10 hours. Although that does still require very specific play. Alright, just an easy trip. We'll right-click on the spot by the staircase there. Get ourselves in. Okay. Don't know why we pathed across the islands this time, but I'll take it. It all works for me. Lovely Shem. Shem is a lovely place, and a very, very advantageous spot to set up like home in. Due to central location, good farming, good copper, good iron. I guess access to an animal trader, but also just easy access to this area. Okay, we're here. 5 a.m., backpack full of drugs, let's go. Sell, baby, sell. Heck yeah, okay. I do kind of want a large backpack. In case we find any juicy, like, armor and stuff to carry home. So let's do that, and that means we can sell a little bit more to this guy. There we go. We'll go and unload at the bar while we wait for shops to open. This place also has a crossbow shop I want to check out. Okay, that's unloaded. Grab a couple meat. And we'll just wait. Oh wait, we should do the crossbow shop first. Before the armor shop. Yeah, this one. Alright. Shopkeep. Okay, that's him. These are for you, shopkeep. Specialist toothpick. Ranger high grade. Specialist old world bow. Power. We take the old world bow, we basically won't need to get another bow unless I grab an eagle's cross for the memes. Or we could take the ranger. Which I think, I want to say the ranger is easier to use. But the old world bow Mark II I think is best in slot mechanically. Let's grab that. It uses regulars. Yep. Oh, yeah, we can fit them in the bag. That's fine. We'll take, in case we end up dealing with beak things again, we will take 5 stacks. So we are going to lose some of our profit here because there's cool stuff to buy, and that's fine. We can always do more runs for more money. Although, again, kind of want to get back to the gang and do some combat, make some friends. Let's do business. Fancy iron stick. Light jackets, but yeah, high grade armor available here. A variety of types. No better drifter's pants. Leather shirt would be a good idea. Not a problem. We'll take a leather shirt. I do really like the look of cloth pants, just visually. So we'll trade out. Just, we're rich. Okay, so we're back down to 50k. That's alright. And we could get better boots. This is kind of our main character and our one little go off to do solo stuff, so I don't mind throwing money into her equipment. But yeah, now we look like a proper wasteland runner. Quite like it. Okay. Last stop is the hat shop. Hey. Heavy polearm. Not a Naginata katana. Maybe we should hold off. It's not quite the right type. And yes, the Masterwork Eagle's Cross that is always here, taunting me. Oh, it's so powerful. However, we're not strong enough yet. Oh, they have a specialist grade leather shirt. And we just bought a high grade one. That would be all of our money, or a significant portion, like a third. That would kind of necessitate another run. Okay, this stuff will be here later. Let's not for now. A find? No, I purchased it. I purchased it from the towns in the swamp. Okay. For our last trick, is there a recruit or anyone here we could take? Anyone home? No, everyone has left. Except the mercenary captain. Is anyone upstairs? Maybe they've gone upstairs. Mercenaries. Stuck. Floor, fell through the floor. Mercenaries, turret operator. Okay, now. Wipe down. Can't an old adventurer retire in peace? What? Are you like down below? Where is this text tied to? Oh. Y'all are like down... What? Sand... What? Why are you guys down here? What is happening? I want to go swim with the boys. Let's go have a look. What are y'all doing over here? I can't... They're seated? I think these people are supposed to be in the bar. Whoa. But they're down here. Oh, and they've blinked out of existence. Okay. Let's move on. I have no explanations, only questions. There's some other stuff that might be good to have if we go down to Morn. But the gang is waiting for us at the way station. We should probably go back. It'll be much better to bring the entire gang once they are either more speedy or more durable. Love the chest piece. It's super risky, but it's so cool for ninjas light builds. Yeah, it really, like, literally leaves your chest and stomach pretty open. 25% chest coverage, mainly. We don't care about head coverage, really. But yeah, you can get knocked out pretty quick in it. But 10% bonus combat speed is nuts. There's nothing else that does that in the game, in the base game. So, we take it. And especially running around with a group, I'm less worried about her, like, getting taken down. If I were running solo, I would also carry a set of heavy armor, and then decide between them depending on what I'm fighting. Like, usually better to fight animals in heavy armor, or just not at all if you're alone, but But yeah, we lucked out finding some assassin's rags, so we've got them on characters. Dust bandits, don't care, keep running. Honestly, good to have them trailing behind us. Maybe they'll catch beak things for us. But yeah, just zip across Shem, and then we'll be back at the way station with the boys. And our bank balance doesn't care where we are, so we'll just, I don't know, maybe walk the squad to, either into Shek territory, or we could try going to the United Cities. Calculating routing, because we basically would have to cross Venge. Or hook through this other horrible area. You know, Obedience, Floodlands, World's End. And then into Bast, which is also stupid dangerous, more dangerous than blood spiders. So I don't know about any of that. We'll decide later. Oop, movement glitch. Hello, Dust Bandits. Still with me, eh? Zoom. Tons of athletics EXP. And swimming, I guess. Okay, but that is our... Oh, hello, bandits. Come along, then. That is how you make money. Run the bricks and bring a crossbow in case you have to fight beak things and can't get away. Which is likely. But yeah, we've gotten some cool upgrades. Ha, good stuff. And there's home, or there's the way station, I should say. Not necessarily home, per se. Alright, and we will just move Neko back into squad leader position here. Delete the secondary group. Grab everyone, put them on a follow order, move the whole horde out. And there we go. Since we have cash... Oh, okay, everyone out. Need everyone out. Then we'll go back in, and the interior should work. Yeah. A little glitchy. Alright, show me your goods. Because mainly we'll use Crow for carrying food. We'll just take those. And range, and we'll splurge on one cube. Okay, anyone here we can recruit? Those all look like mercs. Okay. Let's move out. Make sure we have the whole squad. Good. But yeah, we have some characters that are wearing... Or wait, no. We do have people in, like, Dust Bandit pieces. Oh! Oh. Jussum is carrying some stuff I could probably sell. Since we don't have anyone that can. Or rather, we lost characters, so... Alright, in here. No. We'll just ditch the gear, keep the crossbow. Here you can... Oh, wait, that's not actually any better. Okay. Keep the crossbow. We still want to spec into a squad of crossbow peeps. Think... Do like this. Since we have a character capable of doing hash runs, we don't really need to carry the scavenger bags around to try and like scrape up as much gear for money. We can kind of do without that to a degree. That'll increase our combat capabilities just a hair, just a smidge. If we're gonna keep doing the drug runs for stuff. Okay, let Jussum rejoin the squad. Have that for your martial artists. On the fence between that and the long coats. Technically, I think the optimal martial artist option is armored rag skirt for legs, plus sleeveless long coat, the orange colored ones, for the upper body. I think that's mechanically the strongest. You, of course, don't have to play optimally. I'm certainly not. But that's... If you're considering that info, that's what I would say. Debating. Okay, let's consider. We must do more considering about everyone's gear here. So we still have some people in, like, shoddy mixed gear. Yeah. So it wouldn't be a bad thing to check Squin and AdMag for better armor. And along the way, if we get into fights and stuff, that's totally fine. Oh yeah, everyone's still slow because we have fresh recruits. And we might recruit some proud Shek warriors while we're over there. So we're just gonna manually, like, jog, and then when Jussum and Lawet fall behind, we'll toggle back to walk, let everyone catch up. Training on the go. Debating. Because I do want to get out of this loop where we're stuck in the border zone. Turn around. Go. We'll try it. Let's see here. Debating. Oh, leaving my precious starving bandits behind. We'll try and go through Venge. To get on to the other half of the map. Oop, or we'll get into combat with Dust Bandits. We take those. We'll have to work up to that. Stylist points, though, yeah. Or stylist points thought. Yeah, no, totally fine to dress for style. Like, I often put samurai cloth pants on everyone, just because I think they look cool, and I actually like I think they're called, like, armored cargo pants or something. They just look like the basic pants. I like that kind of stuff, even though, you know, it's not gonna... Just do 100 damage in a shot. What? 72? Yep, that's That's the power of having a real crossbow. Oh, man. And if we... Oh, we can't quite fit. If we do this, though. Yeah. That gets rid of the combat penalties for the bag. Twang! 100 damage, Jesus. So the Eagle's Cross, last time I tried it, was only doing like 125, 150. So for what it is, this is a much better, probably better deal on average. Okay. Do want their crossbow bolts. If they have any more. That guy, okay. Anyone else with crossbow? Yeah, you have bolts though. Okay. Everyone gets medic stuff. Nice. But yeah, we'll go back to the way station. And actually my break timer did just ring. It's nighttime. So we'll go out to Smuggler's Bar and see how the situation is from there. Smuggler's Bar is also a good place to get into combats, because the bar inhabitants will protect you, and you can sleep in the beds, and all of that is good. Where are we? Let's get over to here. So we'll go to Smuggler's Bar, see how it is from there. Law at lagging behind. And then we'll go forward. And we might be able to recruit people in Smuggler's Bar, so even if we don't go beyond that point, we might be able to get ourselves back up to the 12 or 15 people that I would like to have